Thursday. It is 1 week before our big race between John and I. My friends and I are on the road in the new to me ramp truck, mobbing through Oklahoma. We're on our way to Arizona because my buddy's got a dyno shop there. We're gonna finish putting my car together because it's in the back of this truck and it is not all together. Fuel system's incomplete, ignition system isn't connected, new shifter needs to go in. I haven't driven it since drag week, basically last September when I broke it. So it's untested, it's incomplete, it needs a bunch of work. We're gonna try to chassis dyno it, find one drag strip that's open, at least make one pass before next Thursday, and then Jon Chase probably losing that beer to his. Because right now we're headed to Yukon, Oklahoma to Andrades Performance, owned by one Mr. John Andrade, who owns the Cutty, if you're on Instagram, or if you've seen Street Outlaws. We're going there. I've never met the guy, but he seems cool, and I really want to check out his car.
Yes.
Oh, and for those that are wondering, at the beginning of the trip, climbing through the mountains of Tennessee, we were getting about 5.8 miles per gallon. We got around Memphis, we were getting mid-sixes. On one stretch, going through a flat part of Arkansas, we got 7.6 miles per gallon. Yes, I'm cheering for single-digit fuel economy. We met up with a bunch of people somewhere in Memphis at a random Best Buy. They came out, it was 20 degrees. They still brought out hot rods and mini trucks. And more importantly, they brought out cassette tapes. We have so much good stuff to listen to now. Like old school stuff. We got Whitesnake, ZZ Top, Boston, Queensryche, a soundtrack to Footloose that somebody apparently paid 50 cents for at a garage sale or something. The important part is, this is an analog road trip. We don't want a Bluetooth adapter. We're not using our cell phones to stream music to the stock head unit. We are kicking it old school all the way to California. So we're gonna try to hook up with more people today and get even more cassettes and maybe even a boombox for our pit because we need that. We need a giant ghetto blaster to sit on the roof of this thing so we can bump all these awesome old tapes. Queen, at the pits when we're racing in Pomona against Jon Chase. Welcome to Oklahoma, buddies.
This is what it probably felt like, and people don't understand in square bodies. They rattle and they leak air. This is probably what it was like when it's brand new. Like, this is the nicest thing that I've ridden in for a long time.
This is why I bought this. I looked at Big Red, I looked at the original ramp truck, and I went, I'm gonna drop 10 to 20 grand in restoring either one of those things. You know, this thing, you don't gotta restore it. There's no rust, there's no dents, there's no scratches. Like, the interior is perfect. It needs nothing, and we've ironed out all the kinks, and now we're on the road, and the fuel economy is not spectacular, but this thing is going up a grade right now. How fast are we going?
70 miles an hour.
We're going 70 up a grade.
I'm impressed with it.
I'm fine with it.
Wow, y'all sure are talking it up. I might need to turn.
You don't need to talk.
Tone that down a little bit.
You don't need to talk. We are the okay. You just don't need to talk.
So your theory is when he praises the truck, it spontaneously combusts.
Every time.
Okay.
You realize when the battery cable burnt, 2 seconds before that it was, look at me, I got power windows, I got power locks. And all of a sudden it went,
I didn't say it like that.
Do you want me to sound like you? I didn't say it like that. It was, I got power windows and I got power locks. Say it, that's what you're gonna say like.
Damn, racist is all hell, isn't it?
We're not even halfway there.
How is that racist?
It's a long drive.
This whole truck, when you went, we got something good for you. It's white. Remember that comment? That scared me. Because last time white people did that to me.
I wasn't lying.
Oh, you're right, but the last time my folks heard coming for a trip from white people on a white people, no, we was on a boat. So I don't want to do that ever again.
Are you fishing for sushi or something?
No, my heritage came from the boat. You guys said, hey, let's go on a trip to America. We all jumped on the boat. Thought we was getting up some pina coladas. We didn't get nothing.
Hop off the boat. Surprise, mofo!
Bang, bang! He's massive.
That's not making the video.
No.
Yeah.
Alright. Don't crash. I'm filming you, filming me. That was it. Dang.
Was he following us the whole time?
Yeah, It's about 2 hours. I'll be 2 hours from home by the time we get there.
You going up there with us?
Anyone that
Yeah, I'll
follows
follow you guys
us
up there.
for 100 miles deserves one of these.
Oh, heck yeah.
So that's got beef jerky, Skittles, zip ties, basically everything you need to survive the road.
Well, I'm on keto,
If
but
you
my
break
little
down.
boy is a huge Skittles. Like, he lives on Skittles,
Amen.
so that's perfect. Because I can eat beef jerky. Awesome.
We got another one.
Today's Thursday, that means last night John should have got his license. Let's find out. So you were able to get a license last night?
Yeah, I got it relatively quick. They let me have more seat time in the car, so that was cool.
What car did you drive to get the license?
Accelerated Racing Solutions 2018 Camaro with a 440 in it. So,
Dude, nice. How quick did that go?
they said the fastest the car ran was a 642, and I ran at 640 back to back consistently. So,
Nice. All right, so you must have been out at Irwindale or something, 8th mile?
yeah, I was at Irwindale.
Cool. Right on. All right, well, that's one more thing off of the list. What does the rest of the list look like?
Let's see. Going to dyno tomorrow with the junkyard motor, because we're not sure if my other motor's making it back in time. And then seeing if my rear end will stay in the car. That's all.
So, okay, this is motor number 3, right? So there was the one Brad built, then there was the one you had a shop build that had an issue. So now you have a junkyard motor with your blower on top of it?
Yes, for right now, so I can at least drive the car and get some seat time in the car.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not nearly up against it in the manner you are, but basically broke the car at drag week, haven't driven it since, and since then have changed the rear suspension, the ignition, the shifter, the engine combo, pretty much everything. So we're going to be starting over, and my hope is that I can chassis dyno it Sunday in Havasu and maybe get one day of track time somewhere in Arizona before the race, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen. It just kind of depends on how it goes. And I hope that the ramp truck makes it all the way there without actually, anything major going wrong. All right, man. Well, I know you're busy. I just wanted to give you an update and find out how you're doing, and I'll see you in a week.
Yep, I'll see you then, dude. Drive safe, man.
Yeah, good luck, brother.
Later.
Later. I believe him.
I do too now.
Yeah, I think
I agree.
he's up against it, definitely. But here's the thing: it's like, if you don't do this, if you don't set goals, if you don't say I need it done by this date, stuff tends to not get done,
Yeah.
So it's a pain in the ass, and not the best way to build a car, but it's going to get his car together, And win or lose, he'll refine it and enjoy it and keep driving it after that. So maybe he'll do. What are you doing at your shop today?
Well, we're doing a wing party. If you're not here, you're missing out. We're installing a sweet wing on this hot rod here. We're getting rid of this one, and we're doing a big old semi wing on this puppy, so we can get all of the miles per gallon.
All of them. So our best on this trip has been 7.6 miles per gallon. We just got 4.5 rolling into your place. I don't know if that's coincidence or not, but what's the over-under on the new big wing improving our aero and better mileage?
I'm thinking you're going to pick up at least 2 miles per gallon.
Whoa!
That's my goal.
Dude, 2. That's big.
I'm calling it right now.
Do you guys understand what that is? 2 more MPGs? That's
It's going to happen.
That saves like $1,000 on this trip.
We're here for you, man.
It might offset the cost of the wing.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey now!
Whoa, the police are ready.
Oh, we got the Eagles.
Look at some Janet Jackson. This dude's got some Sheila. This is going in.
The soundtrack to Lost Boys.
Shut up.
Yeah, St. Elmo's Fire. Holy cow.
I like you, man.
Georgia Satellites. I only know the one song, but Georgia Satellites. These guys rip.
Where'd you pick this up at?
At a garage show
For
10 years ago.
White Snake.
They had them 5 cents a cassette. I bought the whole tub.
We had bass.
Do
you understand if we had bass?
We do not have Oh my God, he dials in. This is like the best. Can I give you a T-shirt?
Sure.
What size?
A record player.
Extra large.
Extra large.
Yes, I will get.
Oh, this is gonna be cool. We're hanging out at John Andrade's place. He's about to fire up his new, I guess we can call it a no prep race car because that's what he intends to do with it. Sorry, speakers. Oh, you got both Skid Row albums.
There's a few in there.
Anthrax, Metallica, Tesla. Oh, we're rocking out tonight. Wait, the orange tape, is that Alice in Chains?
That's Biohazard.
Biohazard, nice, dude. I love Biohazard.
I didn't have any chains.
Dude, this is great. Man, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Imagine
This
no
is
one
great. This will get us all the way into Arizona, guaranteed. On repeat, over and over again.
You gotta listen to a few a couple times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, there's the mileage maker. Oh, man. Dude. That might add 2 miles to the gallon.
It did 3 better getting over here. This came off of one of our old toter homes. It's all stainless, so it'll clean up.
That is sick.
Does anybody have Windex?
to carry you.
Oh, man. So where's this been sitting and for how long?
I don't know. It's been sitting in the barn for a couple years.
Oh, dude, it's a barn find.
Yeah.
Dude, that's period correct dust.
Yeah. It's got stickers on the side that you can't read.
Dude, this thing's rad.
You're going to attempt to. Yeah.
I'm so excited. Okay, let's put this
And
on.
it has been to California once.
It's been to California?
About to be twice.
Well, when I hauled the Hollister for Top Truck
Yeah?
in 2012, we put this on top of the truck dragging a big box truck too. So.
Okay, this is awesome. I'm ready. Let's put this on.
Brad.
This is Brad. Brad's super cool because he's got, I don't even know who makes that. It's not like a Dan Olson drag wing, is it?
I don't know. It could be. It
It's
might be top fuel quality. You don't even know it.
We're about to put a top fuel wing on top of the ramp truck that has no name in the hopes that we get better than 4.5 miles per gallon after we leave the House of Horsepower here at Andrades Performance. It's going to be awesome. Let's make an adapter.
That's it.
Yeah.
Let's get our measurements.
This is 38 and 7/8. So 37 and 7/8, 11 and 7/8. Okay. So the old stuff, the bolt pattern is wider and narrower than the new stuff, so we're gonna have to make an adapter out of some plate or something. We might be going to Lowe's if John doesn't have anything, but we're making this happen.
Well, here's what I did: is I was tightening this up really nice and tight for you guys,
Yeah.
but I wasn't paying attention to this one right here.
What
You know, kind of a little.
Oh, is that one of them cool ratchet wrenches?
Yes, a ratchet wrench. I'm just gonna let you guys have this, I guess. There you go.
I'm afraid that will wrap.
Wait, what do you do for a living?
Yeah, I build cars.
Oh,
yeah.
Problem solved!
Look at this. Oh,
Knowing is half the battle.
I just can't get good help around here.
That's legit. I don't think I'm just leaving here. You might even get some horsepower out of this.
Yep.
Don't stop at a truck stop. You might have some girls coming knock on your door.
Yeah.
The lobbies are gonna love this.
Hey,
It could get worse, guys.
told you.
Billy! Will you stop? Hey. This is like great. Hey,
It's the remix.
it's a trap edition.
Wow. Okay. Guess we're not listening to Billy Idol tonight.
Right there. Right there.
Zeppelin. What's that? Oh, Luna's.
Yes.
Got 5 on it. Let's see if this one works. Hopefully it's not the Chipmunk edition.
Come on, play, baby.
That's right. Turn down that bass.
Turn down the bass for your phone speaker.
Move right here when you're in Amarillo, Texas, and you don't want your stuff stolen. You become good friends with the hotel front desk clerk who says, "Oh yeah, pull right in front of that van under the awning." We made it this far. See you tomorrow. Look at that. $1.69 for gas in Oklahoma. $1.79 on that side of the freeway. Not bad. I don't know if it makes up for the tornadoes, but other than that,
Good.
it's kind of cool. Cheap gas. Casinos. Beef jerky on every exit. Beef jerky. Beef jerky.
Gas is cheaper, but they have to invest in storm shelters.
All the money they're saving on gas.
They put in storm shelters.
Basements for everyone. Man, I don't know if I could live in a spot knowing that at any moment nature could just come in and flatten my house like a pancake.
That's why insurance. That's how we do it all the time.
What is insurance going to do you good when you're flying 50 feet in the air and run into a cow with your face?
Have you ever watched
You're
the movie
protected
Twister?
in your storm shelter.
There's no such thing.
Those things are all tornado proof?
What is?
Yeah.
Storm shelter?
No, they're not.
If you get a good one.
If you get a good one.
Look, my dad had a friend a long time ago. He had a bunch of Mopars, and he actually buried like shipping containers in his yard to store his cars in.
Just in case it's storm like
Just-
that.
Just to keep them out of the weather and keep anything from happening to them.
But did he realize?
Wait. We need to go do some Indiana Jones stuff right now? There's Mopars buried in the ground?
And shipping containers.
Why are we going to California? Why aren't we going finding these things?
But it doesn't work that way.
Let's
because-
dig up a shipping container.
But you understand it's metal, underground, there's water. It's probably all collapsed in at this present point.
Oh, no, they got a Flex Seal. It's all good, man. You see
What?
that? You can make a boat out of that and float across the lake.
Yeah, I give up.
Flex Seal's legit.